Hello my beautiful Virgos, welcome to your tarot reading for mid-June. This is going to be for the 15th of June to the 30th. We're going to be using the, got a bit of paint on there, energy oracle cards, just to see what energy is coming through for you. We're going to be using the fairy, if I can get it the right way around, the fairy tarot cards, just to see what information is coming through in your general life, and then we're going to be using the Work Your Light Tarot for advice from Spirit. Alright, so welcome back if you are a returning subscriber, or if you're new here, welcome. I hope you get some messages that resonate with you. You can, of course, go and look at your rising or moon signs. That's absolutely fine as well. Alright, let's see what's coming through. And if you'd like a private reading with me, just let me know. The information that you need to get into contact with me is all down below, and we'll get you sorted as quickly as possible. Wait times are currently about 3, maybe 4 days, so not long at all. Oh, you've got the star. Okay. One thing it's telling me to do is just cut it in half, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh no, cut it in three. Bring that one to the top. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, you weren't lying, were you? You gave me 3 more. There you go. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, so you got the Star of the Wheel, Unity, which is such a lovely way to say the Hierophant, and also the Two of Spring, which is the Two of Wands, basically, in this particular tarot. Okay. Let's see what information we can get. So obviously there's a lot of inspiration. You have got 3 major arcanas, which shows a big energy going into the last 2 weeks of June. I feel as though they're asking you to maybe kind of figure out which is the next direction or the right direction for you to go, because they're saying there's going to be some downtime over summer that maybe you want to reiterate or reevaluate even where it is you want to see yourself in the next month. Excuse me, I got a little bit of a husk today. So with this one, the Star, this is very much about spiritual support. So you are supported by Spirit, you are maybe supported by people who have passed as well. But this to me is all about letting something loose, letting something out, because she's at the chalice well here. So it could be to do with experiencing the spirituality, just popping the cork, shall we say, of everything that you believe and actually exploring more in depth with that. So again, it's power of faith here, as it says. It's something to do with moving yourself into a higher vibration, which will then allow you to maybe change or, you know, course correct, I think I'd like to call it. So you could experience, you know, when you have faith, when you do maybe you're set out to manifest or raise your vibration through that, you may start to see that things moving quicker, things are actually getting resolved better. And this is good before Mercury goes retrograde on the 7th of July. But also with the Hierophant, it may be the fact that you're actually wanting to speed up the process of something more personal. Maybe if you are coupled, you're thinking, right, no, now is the definite time that I want to move to the next stage. Now is the definite time, you know, marriage or moving in together or something. Or it could be that you reverse that decision. You know, it could go that other way. You could want to change jobs, you could want to reconnect with old friends. But I do feel like you will find some people who also believe in the stuff you do, because here it speaks about spiritual community, and the Star here is also about finding a spiritual support. So it could be that you, through looking into what you believe in and how to manifest that in your own life, you start feeling the soar of it. So for instance, for some of you, it could be a newfound faith in Christianity, in Buddhism, or you may start going to church again. You may start meditating and trying to look and connect with your spirit guides. So you could be doing something on the more spiritual levels over the next 2 weeks in order to further yourself. Believe in yourself more. That's something that Virgos do need to do. But also I do feel that some of you may be called back to do something. So there could be something where you feel like, oh, I thought that job was over, now I'm being called back. Now I need to do this, or now I need to do that. It could be that you've had to say goodbye to something, and that keeps bringing you back into a familiar territory, because it doesn't seem to want to let you go. So it could be that you're actually trying to push past that, and through that you're actually getting your spirituality on track and actually saying, you know what, I've been at the same level, I'm higher now, I've got the appreciation of people, I'm absolutely fine. Because the Two of Wands here is very much about that sense of progress and discovery. You've had the initial idea and now you're looking to sort of further yourself in that. So it could be that you're partnering with others, like this says, in order to create the same dreams as you. You could be looking for a spiritual or creative partner. So for those of you who write or paint or something, you could be doing a collaboration with somebody else, or you could be having this feeling of, okay, so I want to start my own business. Maybe I'll have a look for a better partner who's going to actually push me forwards in a particular way. Okay, so I'm just actually going to do this one. I was going to do the energy cards, but I'll do these ones. So what does Virgo need to know? Even not new, for the last 2 weeks of June? What does Virgo need to know energetically for the next 2 weeks of June? Okay, you really don't want me to put these back in. However, if they're meant to be, they can come out separately in a more obvious way for me. Thank you. And then there's another one here. Okay, so basically you're already doing it. But you may start to ramp it up. So whatever you're doing now, oh my gosh, I've just seen the thing. Whatever you're doing now, keep going. But stop overthinking. Virgos, you do this so much. And I love you dearly. I really honestly do. I have, was it maybe 4 or 5 Virgo friends of mine. And I absolutely love you all. But you don't half overthink. You really do. Just clear out the mind clutter. Meditation, again, is maybe something that you're going to take up in a more serious, response here. But my word, so many Virgo friends have insomnia because they just completely overthink and it's all going through their mind because they're too busy to deal with it during the day. Keep facing your true north. Answer your call. Your true calling's coming through here, and there's very similar colours in this as well. So maybe there's something that you are looking and striving to achieve, but it's in the wrong direction. So that's what's making you worry. What you need to maybe do is course correct. So you're already doing what you're meant to be, looking towards. Maybe there's something that you always felt like was missing in your life, and maybe you're exploring your talents a little bit. Maybe you're actually trying to figure something out for yourself, but you could answer the call in any myriad of ways. You could say, right, I'm going to change to apply my creative thinking in more of a leadership role, or I can do this resourcing and marketing area, but I could actually apply it into this section. So maybe, for instance, you know me, I love books. That's where my happiness lies. So for instance, if you are doing research, if you are doing something that's very much like teaching or something, maybe you change where you're doing that. So it could be that, again, researching, you go, but you've always had a love for publishing or books. Maybe you start doing the same job, but in the publishing world. Or maybe if you're doing teaching, but you're still not getting as strong a thing, maybe you want to level up in what you teach, how you teach, or even where. So maybe you feel like it's time to move forwards with regards to something, and you start making the seeds of change in the last 2 weeks of June. So it could be something even again to do with romance. It could be that I want to move in with him, her. I want to do this and I want to do that in my relationship, or I want to find somebody. You're going to have to look at something about yourself and course correct and see if there's something that you're missing out on that could actually accelerate this, because this is what meditation could help with. I hope I'm not being too vague, but obviously there's so many Virgos out there. I don't want to be so specific and alienate any of you, but at the same time, I just feel take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I'm just going to see what the energy... Whoa, I hope you saw that. Okay, so patience came through. These two... Maybe, these two, I mean, not these two, but I'll touch upon them if I have time. So, patience and contract. This is going to be the start of a long time thing. A contract could be anything to do with money. It could be to do with something, you know, a new job, or having to sign something and get more money in, or an agreement or something like that. But patience, to me, you know, that means that this has probably been working on a long-term basis. This is something that you've been working towards without probably even knowing what you've been working towards. But now I think you're going to actually look at it, and actually strategy is perfect for you, because strategy is what you have to do now. Maybe there's something like a 5-year plan that you want to put into effect. Maybe there's something that you're thinking about where to go in the near future. Virgos are really good at strategizing, to be honest. Have you ever taken a trip with them? They have an itinerary. It's great. So there's a thing where there's a door to romance here, but this was upside down. So maybe there's something that is blocking your door to continuing a particular romance. Maybe you're focused on career first, romance second. Maybe you've already got romance in the bag and you don't have to worry about it. You're already married, you don't care about anything else, and you don't actually, you know, want that. But also could be that focusing on too many things could be killing or detrimental to a relationship that you already have. Not necessarily a romantic relationship, but one that does need consistent love and care to be maintained. But I hope that makes sense for you all, my lovely Virgos. Do let me know in the comments below if this did resonate with you. I love hearing from you guys and sending you so much love. If you would like a reading from me, please do click the links below. It'll take you to my website, or email me. And I'll speak to you very, very soon in July. In the meantime, sending you so much love. Bye.